Hey, what's going on, Pisces? Butch here. I am going to do your December read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Dreams. With all that being said, let's get it. Universal Pisces for December 2022. Alright, Pisces. So the first thing I see, Pisces, I feel like this person is someone that you already know. You know, we have that past person here. Now I feel like you may already you already know this person, but I don't feel like I feel like they've been hiding something from you. I feel like they've been hiding something that's a game changer from you. Now, I feel like with this person, I feel like it started more of a physical. And I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like that's all they really seen from this. That's all they expected from it. But I feel like that's not what happened. I feel like this person, they fell hard. Now, I feel like they've been doing a lot of work to keep that away from you. I feel like they're trying to make sense of themselves because I feel like they weren't expecting it at all. I feel like there was a lot of physical attraction, but I feel like this person wasn't really looking, or they weren't expecting to find, would be a better phrase there. They weren't expecting to find something real, but they found it nonetheless. Now with this person, I do feel like the reason why they're keeping it from you is because they don't want to. They don't want it to move too quickly. They don't want to come off as moving too quickly. They don't want to seem needy. Because like I said, this isn't what they were expecting to find. And like I said, they're putting a lot of work into keeping that on the low. Like I said, I feel like they can't stop thinking about you. I feel like they fantasize about you. They weren't looking to get hooked, but that's what happened. Only thinking about you. That, I feel like they find themselves fantasizing about you, thinking about you when you're not around. Wondering what you're up to, wanting to be with you. But like I said, I feel like the fact that they weren't expecting this, it kind of threw them through a loop. Now, another reason why you may not expect this from them, because I feel like there's been there's going to be a lack of communication with this person, almost like they blew you off, but that's the opposite of what they're doing. This person is spending a lot of time in their head, trying to figure it all out. I don't feel like this person ever had any really strong feelings for anyone before, and I feel like they didn't think they were at that place yet. And sometimes when we don't have those feelings, for anyone before, it's almost like it's a new experience for us. And I feel like this person, it hit them hard. This isn't just a crush. This is something much, much deeper than that. We have new love, and this person wants to be with you. There's no... The only thing holding this person back is themselves right now. I feel like they are looking at the negatives instead of the positives. They're afraid of putting themselves out there. They're afraid of being vulnerable. Because, like I said, I don't feel like they've ever been in a situation where they had to be that before. And I feel like there is that feeling of defeat because I feel like this person is taking it the wrong way. They're falling hard and fast and they can't stop it. And they, like I said, they weren't expecting to find this. And when you're not expecting to find it, sometimes it comes as a shock. And I feel like with this person, it's almost like they're trying to get their feet back on the ground. They're trying to figure out how this all happened without them knowing it. And like I said, there's a part of it as well that they don't want to. They're afraid of telling you how they truly feel because they're afraid they're going to come off as crazy. I don't know how else to put that in a nicer way. I mean, they're crazy about you, but they don't want to think. They don't want you to think they're crazy. But like I said, I feel like this person's spending a lot more time in their head than they need to. With that Four of Swords, they're not seeing what's right there in front of them. It's all right there for the taking. They just have to accept it. Give themselves 100%. But like I said, I do see that coming. I see a lot of big changes coming. And I feel like this person, they know they're not walking away from this. With that Eight of Cups in reverse, there's some big changes coming. With those big changes, I feel like this person, I do feel like they're finally going to open up to you. And I feel like they're just going to lead with their heart. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is going to be very straightforward, very honest. Telling you exactly how they feel because they don't know what else to do with it. And like I said, I feel like they don't want to have any regrets either. You know what I mean? They don't want to regret the things they didn't do. And the way they feel about you is too strong to let go. I do see them freeing themselves from the burden of all the bullshit of where they weren't expecting it, but that's beside the point now. And I do see them freeing themselves from that restriction of being quiet because they're afraid of what you're going to think. They're afraid of how they're going to come across. But also, they don't know what's in the beyond for you, but they're releasing themselves from that fear of letting that being the thing that holds them back. I feel like even though they didn't realize it, they've been waiting for you a lot longer than they even knew. Like I said, I don't feel like this person was necessarily thinking they were going to find their person, but they did anyway. It's right there in front of them. That ship has finally come in, and with this person, there's something much, much deeper at play here. Once they start opening up, I feel like we're going to get some, you're really going to see something different in this person. Once they open up and feel more comfortable, feeling more, that they can trust you, I feel like this person's going to open up even more. I mean, I feel like this connection is going to change this person's life, and I feel like it's going to change yours as well. Like I said, once this person steps up, once they open up the communication with you, once they tell you, that shocking confession that they have for you, once that opens up, they're going to want to reach out and hold on. They're going to want to take control of the situation. They're going to want to give everything they have to it. It's a completely 180, but they're falling into it and they can't help themselves, yet I don't feel like they really want to. And I see a lot of happiness coming from that. Especially with Pisces, I mean, you want someone that's all the way in, and this person is going to be all the way in. They're taking that leap of faith. I see forward movement. Just because they weren't expecting it doesn't mean they're not going to accept it. We have the emotional fulfillment with that Nine of Cups, and we have that Family card. I mean, they're all in. I mean, I feel like in the beginning, it did take a little bit of it took a little time. But I feel like it's all happening the way it should. And like I said, not only is this person coming forward and opening up to you, but I feel like a very Um, very nurturing connection. I feel like you guys are going to complement each other very well. And I do see this person making a serious offer because they like the way they feel around you. They like how you make them feel. They feel free with you. They feel open. They feel like they finally have someone else in this world, this crazy world, that they can share themselves with. And it's not something they expected. But like I said, I don't feel like that's going to stop them from moving forward. Now, I feel like this will catch you a bit off guard because, like I said, where there was that lack of communication, where it felt like they were hiding something from you. Because I feel like Pisces are really intuitive, and I feel like you picked up that that this person is hiding something from you. But I feel like they kind of left you in the dark with what that was. Now, with this person, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have, to top it all off, we have Hierophant, that Taurus energy, and we have some Capricorn with that Devil card. I see a very strong union between the two of you. And like I said, this is just the beginning. And we all think that we all react the same way in a relationship, but I feel like I said, I feel like with this person, I feel like they weren't really looking, so they weren't expecting. Sometimes when we're looking for that right person, we're a little bit more ready to accept it, and I feel like this is the thing with this person is they weren't ready to accept it. Because they didn't see it coming. It kind of caught them off guard, but that doesn't stop them from wanting to pursue it. That just slowed them down in the beginning. A lot of times we try to push ourselves away from something that's real, and I feel like that's where that lack of communication comes in. It's almost like they push themselves away, trying to get back on their feet, wondering what the hell just hit them, because that love bug hit them. Like I said, they're following fast and hard. And I do feel like I said, in the beginning of this connection with this person, I feel like there was more of a physical aspect of it. Not to say that you guys were physical, it's just that they were physically attracted. You could have been, but that's not set in stone. I just feel like that's where their feelings for you started, but it grew from there exponentially. I don't know why sometimes I try to use big words and I feel like I'm not saying them right. Like I said, what you're about to get from this person is not something I don't feel like you seen coming. I do feel like it will shock you a bit to know how deeply this person cares about you. And I feel like it will shock you in the fact that I feel like the way this person went about it up till now is the reason why it may be shocking. I feel like they didn't really seem like they were that interested, or, and I feel like that was kind of on purpose. I feel like they kind of stepped away hoping to get their bearings. But I don't feel like they're pushing you away. I just feel like they got to make sense of it. They're trying to figure it out. And either way, I feel like they are going to take that next step. And I do see some big changes coming. And like I said, with that Lover's card, I feel a very deep connection that you're going to have with this person. You're going to share, some real depth with this person. And knowing that this is the first time they're sharing with anybody, I feel like that's something you're going to really enjoy. And I feel like it's almost like they're learning how to love properly, and I feel like you're the best person for them to learn that from. Now, it is December. Whatever you guys celebrate, we celebrate Christmas in my family, so Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I don't want to leave anybody out, so whatever you celebrate, or if you're just, if you don't really celebrate anything, I just hope you find yourself safe and happy, surrounded with people that love you, that you love, and be good, stay safe. See you soon.